Hi everyone, this is a 2-minute demo of the tool ExposAI. ExposAI is a tool to revolutionize journalism and empower journalists to explore complex data sets and craft compelling narratives. In this demo, we have data from wisevoter.org on the 2024 Indian elections in a SQLite as well as a CSV file. So let's jump right into what the tool can do for us. So this is ExposAI, and what ExposAI is doing is it's using Llama 3 to create a compelling narrative for the data from this particular source for a generative. So I'm going to run ExposAI. It's going to ask what's my data folder like. I'm just going to use the current one. What's my publishing folder like? I'm going to use the current one. And it's going to ask me a little bit about the article I want to write. So I want to write an article about criminals in Indian elections. So it's going to go out and first ask me if I want to update my previous answers. I'm going to say no. It's going to start creating titles for this article. So we'll give it some time as it sort of comes back with the titles. So it came back with these 10 titles: Criminal Nexus, The Dark Side of Indian Politics, Vote Bank, How Crime Pays in Indian Elections, so on and so forth. And it's asking us which one do we like. So I'm going to say, yes, I like these titles, and I am going to take number 2, Guns and Goons. The next, what it's going to go do is it's going to try and get an idea of the data schema which it is working with as it kind of comes up with this particular article. We'll give it a minute for it to come up with the data schema. As you can see, it came out with about like 5 good SQL queries. We probably like them, and so I'm going to say yes. And then the next, it's going to use this data information as well as generative elements from the prompt we gave it and create an article for us. So we're going to pause for a minute to see what article it creates for us. So as you can sort of see on the screen, it came out with article output, and it's asking us, are we satisfied with this? For now, I'm just going to say yes, and have this article available for us. So it is saving the article for us, and as it saves, it saves it in this data platform called observable, and it's asking us whether we want to run observable. So I'm going to say yes, and as it sort of runs observable, you will see that it has picked up the article, and this is the article it created for us. So Guns, Goons, Votes, the culture of violence in Indian politics, the problem. It talks about, it created a SQL query which actually work on the data and is giving us count of criminals by party affiliations. So IND starts for independent. BJP is the leading party which has 121 nominations right now who have criminal background. It also kind of came up with list of criminals with most number of cases. So in this case, we can look at the numbers. It came by criminals by constituency. And then it kind of gives us a little bit about impact. So this is a great sort of a framework which a journalist can look at and start working on. The way this sort of document is outputted is it's a markdown formatted document, and the journalist can edit this. In future, we can add features where it can kind of do graphs, pretty graphs. It can do various things like analysis of women in elections and so on and so forth. But this is a pretty easy, low cost way for a data journalist to use large language model to come up with story ideas from a complicated data set they might have and work right in the tool set. So thank you for your attention. This is Expose AI.